Good morning, Guardians. What day of the week is it today? That's right, it's Friday. It's your favourite day of the week because your favourite salesman is back in the tower selling his exotic wares, and he's in a different spot. We've got, I always have a terrible time pronouncing this. I always sound like I've got a cleft palate. It's the fourth horseman, not the fourth horseman or the fourth horseman. It is the fourth Horseman exotic shotgun. We've also got Void Fang vestments for warlocks. We have the Crest of Alpha Lupi again for the hunter. We have Peregrine Greaves for the Titan, which is nice. And then back again, because you love them dearly, the Legacy engrams. This time it's a helmet engram. Weapon ornaments, not a toy. This is for the Zalo Supercell, as well as the Silver Bullet for the Nemesis Star. Okay, well, let's jump in depth and have a closer sniff of these wares, shall we? This is the Fourth Horseman exotic shotgun. It can be fired in full auto. Look at that Thunderer. We've also got CQB ballistics, accurized ballistics, field choke, as well as final round, fitted stock, hand loaded, speed reload, and return to sender. Kills with this weapon have a chance to grant bonus ammo to the magazine. Is it any good, and should you spend your strange on it? Actually, I've only started using this very, very recently myself. Immense amounts of fun, huge amounts of recoil. As soon as you pull the trigger, you'll be looking at the stars. Stargazing. They should have called it the Stargazer. However, I can't give you like a full-on MLG Pro rundown review on this gun, but I would say maybe pick it up. It's certainly a lot of fun. It's very unique. If you like your shotguns and want something a bit different, then go for it. If you couldn't care less for shotguns and you're very low on strange coins, maybe skip it. Okay, so let's get back to Void Fang vestments. This has been around the block quite many times. We've got Hungering Void. Spawn with full grenade energy, and your Axiom Bolt grenade spawns an additional Seeker. We've got increased discipline, increased strength, pulse rifle ammo capacity, as well as fusion rifle ammo capacity. Arc burn defense reduces incoming arc burn damage, and void armor, increased void armor when using a void based subclass. This is actually quite a useful exotic chest piece. It was predominantly favored by Sunsingers in year one, because when you spawn, you have a new grenade straight away. If you get killed and revived, you have a new grenade straight away, and that is still the same to this day. So if you like having a grenade on hand the moment that you're revived or the moment that you spawn in, this is an incredibly useful chest piece. Of course, it was designed specifically for void walkers. So if you're a void walker, tremendously useful. You get your Axiom Bolt grenade spawning an additional Seeker, so you can be even more of a terror with your seeking grenade. So if you haven't got this, I would definitely recommend picking it up. Crest of Alpha Lupi. Again, you're going to be showered in these. Every time you get an exotic chest piece engram, you're going to be showered in Crest of Alpha Lupi. If you rub up against an exotic, you're going to get a Crest of Alpha Lupi. Keeper of the pack, revive fallen teammates and be revived faster. Supers generate an extra orb, which is quite useful. We've also got increased strength, increased intellect, extra hand cannon ammo, sidearm ammo, as well as void burn defense, reduces incoming void burn damage, and void armor, increased armor when using a void based subclass. Is it worth it? Is it worth you coughing up the peanut for this? Well, my personal feelings on quick revives is they do come in handy. However, I would use exotics that promote the practice of not dying as much. Now, of course, having extra orbs when you use your supers, I mean, that's very handy, and it's a very decent PvE perk, as well as this chest piece will have a good purchase for PvE as well. But in PvP, if you're clutching onto quick res mechanics, for instance, for Trials of Osiris, I would try and do without them. Peregrine Greaves for Titans. This is an incredibly formidable pair of booties. It has to be said. Peregrine Strike. Shoulder charge deals bonus damage when activated in the air. A good while ago, I was playing with my friend Briar Rabbit on Houndish. We were playing a Nightfall Strike. It was Arc Burn, and it was the Tanic Strike, the Shadow Thief, or whatever it's called. And Briar one-banged the Spider Tank with the Peregrine Strike. That was tremendously interesting. So I think this exotic does certainly have its place in the whole world of fun bags for sure. We've got increased discipline, we've got increased strength, we've also got extra fusion rifle ammo, machine gun ammo, and arc double down, increased agility for 5 seconds after an arc double kill. So this can also, I believe, one bang people out of their supers if you manage to shoulder charge them in the air. So this does have some use in both PvE and PvP. And let's get straight down to the point. It's massively fun to use. So if you like having fun, you like doing a bit of trolling, I'd definitely pick these up. Is it a contender to fill up your exotic slot for your MLG PvP if you care about that kind of thing? Maybe not, because you're going to be replacing the Twilight Garrison and other more viable exotics like the Armamentarium, for example. But if you've got lots of strange to spare, definitely add these to your collection. They get my seal of approval for sure. And there we go, ladies and gents. Iron Banner is returning next week on December the 6th. It is going to be Rift. Isn't that fantastic? My condolences for solo players. Maybe get some folks together because you're going to need it. That's a definite team-based game mode there. So, but we've got the Scout Rifle, the Distant Star, and the Scout Rifle and the Fusion Rifle as well there. That'll be on sale, as well as helmets and gloves, I do believe, from Mrs. Ephrodite. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Story Machine. I do hope you've enjoyed this week's XûReview. If you did, then feel free to slap the indicator of the upward thumb. If you did not enjoy it, then by all means, teabag that indicator of the downward thumb. It's completely your choice. You're a free person to do as you please. But in the meantime, though, folks, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, smoke us a kipper. We'll be back for breakfast.